Hello everybody and welcome back. And here's
So,
what happened last time.
Is the Forbidden Zone?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it. So as the Duke of Meripede, just what do you plan to do about
Let's
it?
go somewhere else.
Oh. What is that?
Ship?
The moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
We're back!
Welcome back. Were you able to learn anything from Wriothesley?
Oh no, we shared the information. I'm so worried. Now is not the time for disputes.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
We can work together again
Given
if
your strength,
necessary.
You might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww.
The sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and
Same.
safe inside.
Oh, what was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
At a time like this, Paimon.
you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
I'm worried about what they're planning now that we're leaving them alone.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Oh no. Did you cook again, Cedrine?
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Cedrine?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Clorinde's
Oh,
dinner
no.
as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
We can
Yeah,
choose?
you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today.
Okay.
So you can get whatever you'd like.
I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Bursting with flavor. Amazing. Nutritious drinks too? Aww. They taste really terrible though.
So delicious.
Amazing.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved.
Aw.
Which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
She's so sweet.
Do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good
I feel like
care
her
of
and
you.
Nahida should hang out more and talk
You're
about
really
this.
good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Wriothesley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy.
Aw.
I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Clorinde is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorinde had returned.
Thank
and
goodness
I
that she was
keeping an eye on
there.
Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Yeah.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. I really wish Monsieur Neuvillette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and
What?
chaos.
What is that supposed to mean? That doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office.
Good night's rest, you two. You both
Yeah,
worked
wait.
very hard.
He would like all the darkness and chaos? Huh. What a day.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Yeah.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's out already. She immediately fell asleep.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Paimon wants seconds for free.
For free. That was so funny.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
What's going on?
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. Let's go see what's going on.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Where is everyone going?
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
What?
Oh, thank goodness!
What's up, guys?
Crystal and Laveron, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh,
Laveron was saying you two are
no.
new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't
They're
you heard all the
so
stories like
nice.
that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and
Oh
outwards.
no. That means whatever happened must have happened down below. Isn't that gate at the very bottom?
It can't be that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
I can't get over how nice it was that they came to find us.
Evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh my gosh, there's people like running down here. This is scary.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, If you
Oh, I'm so worried.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh no. I feel like that's not gonna hold for too long. We need to get out of here. Oh.
Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh no.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
No, you two can't stay here. I'm so worried about you. Oh, we need to get to Neuvillette ASAP. I have chills from that.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
What?
Farina
What
will soon
now?
be meeting with the Knave there. You must
Oh,
protect
gosh.
Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, explain to
Will
me
do.
later.
You have my sincerest gratitude.
I need you to go down to the Fortress of Meripede, though. Oh, so many things are happening right now. Oh, there's Fatui people here.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The Knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Are you two the Traveler and Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions.
Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence.
boy.
But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. I'm about to just send this in there with like, what? She's like the 4th Fatui Harbinger or something. Oh, I'm stressed.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
Of course.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
She's so scary. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
Wow.
Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Thank you, Miss the Knave. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be cautious around her.
What do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty. I think Paimon agrees too.
So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Child should have no reason to have said something like that. Yeah, wait, what? I was gonna say, how does he know that?
You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities. I mean, he did try to drown Liwei, so he must be a great swimmer, right?
Really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave.
So you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udek's Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person.
Managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
Gosh, she just puts me so on edge.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier.
We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Do we, Paimon?
Oh. And
I was gonna say, don't say that.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Still working on that.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. There's no evidence that he's been injured or killed, though, either.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Maybe. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yeah.
Letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh, no.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day! This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Oh my gosh.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
That was crazy.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Clorinde thought you
Oh my
wouldn't go down
gosh.
by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
Oh my
It wouldn't
gosh.
happen to be a
So
dig with my
exciting.
lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, smoothly. Ugh.